Okay, y'all, welcome to Badass Tarot 2. This is actually going to be the first public video that I put on this new tarot channel. Trying to get it the right so y'all can at least see I know the lighting is a little bit funny, but y'all will be able to see the cards that I pull. And the reading that I'm going to be doing is on Zack Stoner, okay? And Zack, I became aware of Zack. His channel, he had a Zack TV, I believe zacktv1, maybe a zacktv2, but if you can look up Zack TV, okay? I became aware of Zack when I was looking into the Kenneka Jenkins case, okay? And he was like one of the only people who actually interviewed the people who were at the party in the live videos that were, involved in the Kenneka Jenkins case. And so he was a Chicago journalist, and he was a Chicago journalist. He reported on a lot of the cases, which is how he ended up reporting on Kenneka, because at the time, the local news, the national news, no one was taking the Kenneka case, okay? And Zack actually interviewed some of the people at the party. Towards the end of his days, people were beginning to speculate whether Zack was actually at the party where Kenneka's life was taken, okay? But people were speculating. A lot of things had been speculated. So yeah, so Zack was recently murdered, and I just feel moved to try to look into it and see what was going on, because, I know people are going to wonder whether it was connected to the Kenneka case. I know that people are going to wonder if it was because of, the things that he was reporting on, and I know that there's a lot of questions, okay? I've already prayed and invoked my spirits before I turned the camera on, and I already have a card here, okay? I do feel like I made a connection with Zack's spirit earlier today, and I heard him clearly say, "Tell my story." Okay? And so I just hope and pray that what comes through from spirit will be truly helpful to the people who are hurting, the people who have questions, and also especially to his family, okay? So, and I would like to say my condolences to the family. It's a very tragic thing anytime a life is taken, and this man seemed to be doing a lot of good things in the Chicago area. I would also like to ask everyone to, take a moment of silence for the city of Chicago as a whole, because it is like the country. It's one of the places that are filled with Black kings and queens who do not know themselves, who are lost. There are a lot of demonic energies that are roaming freely there, and there's almost like no law enforcement there. So people are, taking out their own laws and judgments on other people. It's a very sad situation. So I would like to ask everybody to just take a moment of silence for the city of Chicago as a whole, as well as for the Stoner family and for Zack, okay? The first card that I have here is the Ten of Cups. And y'all, I hate doing these readings because of the emotions that come with it, and they are definitely coming in, okay? This is what I'm seeing, okay? With the Ten of Cups, it just basically represents someone living a good life, okay? Someone who is, doesn't really have worries, someone who's content with what they're doing, because, and that would fit what it looked like, who Zack was, because he seemed to have purpose fulfillment. He had figured out what he was supposed to be doing here, and he was doing it. Okay, so he was in a good place. He was doing something that was very fulfilling for him. And it's really sad, y'all. And the thing is, what I'm feeling with around this is he was having a good life. He had created this life for himself. And I feel so connected to it because I feel like even before I get these other cards, even before I look at this one, because I hate it. It's jealousy. Okay, it's jealousy. People just be hating on other people. I feel like this man worked hard to have what he had and to be where he was, and just these demons, these demonic ass people who can't figure out what the hell they supposed to be doing in life, just was hating on him. Okay, and this is why. Now I'm not going to completely want to say this because I want to ask some specific questions, and then I also want spirit to just come through and show me things, okay? So the questions that I know that everybody wants to know, and I'm gonna interpret this card, but the question I know everybody wants to know is was he murdered because of his reporting on the Kenneka Jenkins case, and if not, why was he murdered? Okay, and again, I'm feeling strong feelings of jealousy and envy. Okay, this man had created the life that he wanted. He was living it. He was a public figure. He was doing a lot of good things. And whenever you reach a place like that, haters come out of the woodwork. You are being attacked from all sides. Even the people who smile in your face and you think that they care about you and shit, you know, you can't trust anyone, okay? And I feel very connected to the situation because it's very similar to what I began going through after I did the Kenneka Jenkins readings. Those readings had gotten like, 50 and 60,000 views the last time I had checked on my Badass Witches TV channel. And then out of the woodwork came all these trolls, haters, ops, every damn thing, okay? And it just comes with the territory when you expand your kingdom, your queendom. Haters are just lurking. Okay, so on every new level, there's a new devil, and I feel like there was a lot of jealous ass, nothing ass people around who were just hating on him. Okay, the next card is the Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. Zach was, the thing is, he was happy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he was paranoid, okay? Because he could feel these people around him. You always know. You know what I'm saying? You know when you got haters. But the Three of Cups basically represents, him, the life that he was living. He was happy. He was doing the things that he wanted to be doing on many levels. And I don't know why I'm feeling like a marriage or a birth. Like, was he going to get married? I don't know if he was already married, but there's something that is focusing on a marriage, okay, and a rebirth. Now, I'm not going to speculate too much on what that rebirth means. I don't know if it was like a baby that was coming, or he was having a baby, or he had a baby coming, or if he's saying that he is going to be coming back. Okay, wow. Okay, so here we go. Let me the next card that I have here is the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yep. So Zach had, especially once he had covered the Kenneka case, he was victorious. He had reached success. He was free from the limitations that a lot of the people around him were still experiencing. Okay. Okay. The next card is the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot, success. Okay. Through his own hard work, which is what I just said. um when there was something that needed to be done, a lot of people talked about doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, but Zach was the one who actually stepped up and actually did it. He was not really the one who was talking about it. He was being about it. He was the real deal. He was making shit happen. Okay. And I'm just really, I hate that this has happened. Okay. The next card is the death card, okay, which means transformation. And Zach is just showing me that he's in a time of transformation, and he realizes that his life has ended here, okay? Okay. So what we want to know is why. Like I think I feel like I've already feeling this. Like I know that somebody was jealous. Okay, I know that there was a lot of people involved. Okay, y'all, I got a lot of cards here, and I'm keeping them because I'm feeling the energy. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards here. The Prince of Cups. Okay. Okay, this is the person. I don't know if he was shot by more than one person, but he was shot a lot of times. And this is the person who did it. They are so damn, I hate these people. And like, there's so many people like this in Chicago that are just ruthless. You can't trust them. Cold-hearted, savage. Okay. Young male. Okay. One of those types of people that prides themselves on being a savage. Okay. Like this person is a bully. They are loud. They are belligerent. They're young. A lot of people know this person. A lot of people don't really like them, but they act like they like them because they know what this person, the type of person that they are and the things that they are capable of. And this is one of the main people, if not the one I don't know how many people he got shot by, but I feel like he got shot a lot of times. Okay, so I don't know if one person did it, but right now I'm seeing one person that is ruthless. He don't trust nobody. Nobody trusts him, and he's very cold and known for being cold and a savage. Okay, the Moon card. Okay, this person wanted something from Zach. Okay, it's something that they thought that Zach could fulfill and help them with because of his position in, you know, on YouTube. I don't know if he was on the radio or what other things that he was doing, but this person had these dreams. I'm feeling like it was something to do with music, producing music, or a rapper or a singer or some shit like that. Okay, one of these little local you know, homeboys. Okay, from the hood. And this person wasn't even talented. Okay, they was deceiving themselves their whole. Because again, this is the same person. Okay, that shot him because they are very self-centered and they think that they're better than what they are. You know how you have those whack-ass rappers in the hood? That it was one of those. Okay, that's what it feels like. And they wanted Zach to like do something for them, like get probably a demo, play their music or some shit like this. This is what I'm feeling. Okay, the 8 of Discs is the next card. So the person thought that you know, they spent a lot of time and energy on their whack ass music. Okay, and they thought they was looking for, they thought they was going to get paid. They saw Zach as their way of getting money. Okay, this is getting paid, get paid. I keep hearing get paid, get paid. Okay, so that's what they was trying to do. They wanted the reward, but you didn't have the skills. You didn't have nothing to even be trying to, you know, do nothing with. And I feel like because I'm hearing impatience. So maybe this person had talked to Zack or something, and that Zack may have made them believe that he could help them, or was promising them something that he probably was eventually going to do, but they were impatient. He didn't do it quick enough. And this person who is ruthless, who is self-centered, who ain't got no damn talent, who are never going to get produced by no damn body, they couldn't wait for him to, they didn't wait. They felt like he wasn't going to do whatever he had promised them to do. Okay. 5 of Wands. Okay. A negative ass person. Like I said, 5 people. Okay. 5 people. Okay. 5 people were involved. 5 people know exactly what the hell happened. And these people ain't nothing but demons. Okay. All 5 of them are deep fucking completely 100% possessed, because they were empty vessels. Their minds were so damn lost and just empty. They were empty vessels. And so they were demons. Okay. They look like a legion of damn demons. Okay. 5 people. 5 people. Okay, this happened on the street. So there was people out there the other people that I'm sure witnessed what happened, or, was there. But the people who were directly involved, 5 people. The Emperor. Oh, God. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, these guys were younger than Zack, and they knew Zack, and they looked up to him. Okay, at the same time that they looked up to him, but they envied him because he had achieved things that they wanted so bad. Okay, it's weird, because I'm feeling like a father type energy. This is how they saw him. But they felt like he was not, it was like something that they wanted from him, this relationship that they wanted with him, and he was not like, they expected him to be a certain type of way. How can I explain this? You know how you see somebody on TV and it's a character, and then when you meet them in real life or online or anything, and then when you meet them in real life, they are completely different from what you thought they were going to be? It's kind of like that feeling. They thought they knew him, okay? They thought they knew him better than they did. They expected certain things out of him that, he didn't do. It was not in his character. So he was not who they expected him to be. He didn't deal with them in the way that they wanted him to deal with them. And he was not being who they wanted him to be. And the person who did this, who was angry, there was more than one, but there's a main one, okay? And that person is very narcissistic, and they did this because they didn't get things their way. I don't feel like this, okay, as far as being connected to the Kenneka Jenkins case, I don't feel like this was like people who were mad at him for exposing things about that case. I don't feel like that. I feel like this was something completely different. Now, the only connection to the Kenneka Jenkins case that his murder had is the fact that the Kenneka Jenkins case did propel him even to a higher level. Now, he was already a known public figure in Chicago, okay? But when he covered the Kenneka Jenkins case and he interviewed those people who were at the party, he was propelled into an even bigger spotlight. And these people wanted to just be with him. They wanted to be in his presence. And Zack was about handling his business, and he was not trying to form those relationships with those people and this one particular person who really wanted it. And he was young. He saw Zack as like a father figure. That's what he wanted with Zack. And Zack was not giving that to him, to this young man, okay? The Princess of Swords. hmm So like I said, Zack was a boss. Okay, Zack was a boss. And he was like these people were not on his level. Okay, on some level they wanted to believe that they were, but that was all self-deception, and deep down, just like any narcissist knows, that they're bullshitting themselves. Like I said, this whack, I feel like he's a whack ass artist or a rapper or something. Okay, and you're never going to be, because that's not your calling. But this is one of those, those stubborn ass, hood brothers that just won't give up that damn rap dream. Okay, and he didn't even have the skills with which to even come to Zack in the right way, or to communicate with him. And when he was in his presence again, Zack was like a father over him, in this person's mind. Okay, not that Zack was trying to take that role. He was not trying to have that relationship with this person, but this was what the person was kind of felt and what they wanted. But they were not on his level. Okay, because Zack was a person who, and even if you look at his pictures, he had created a good life for himself, because he knew himself. Not saying he was the complete everything, and we all have flaws. We all make mistakes. I feel like Zack was a powerful figure in Chicago, not just on the radio, not just on YouTube, but in the streets. Like, he was a real person. Like, he wasn't a newscaster that they watch on the news, but they would see him on YouTube. They would see him on the radio, in the clubs and stuff like that. And he was in the hood. He was up close and personal, which is why he was able to get the interviews with the people from the Kanika party. Okay. And people wanted to be in his presence because of his clout. Okay, clout. This is a word that they love to use in Chicago. Okay, clout. And that they wanted it. And they felt like being in his presence and being connected and associated with Zack was going to bring them that. Okay, the Justice card is next. Okay, so I feel like the person is going to be caught. They all are going to, this is what happens all the time, because all the people who did it, none of them give a damn about the other ones. They're all narcissistic, empty, possessed ass people. So any of them could turn on any of them at any time. The moment after they did it, they was all scared as hell. Okay, because they talk a lot of shit about how tough they are, and they got bodies, and they're killers and savages and shit, but they really, you're human, okay? And at the moment when they took that man's life, okay, he was a very powerful man in the spiritual realm, in the realm of the ancestors, and on this plane, okay? They felt the shift in their own energy. They know it's coming back, honey. It's coming back real. It's coming back quick, okay? It's on their conscience. The truth is going to come out, okay? The truth is going to come out, and it's going to come out as karma. A lot of karma is going to. So this is what I feel like, karma. So I feel like these people are going to have to deal with the legal authorities, and they are also going to have to deal with spiritual justice. Okay, poetic justice. They are going to have to deal with street justice and the people, because see, in Chicago, the gangs rule, and it's like a war zone. Okay, just like some people speculate that this was a retaliation and all that for something. I don't know what it was. That's not what I'm feeling, but I know that people retaliate. And Zack he had a lot of people that did not like him and hated on him, but he had just as many or more people who loved him. And people are pissed right now. Okay, so I feel like other people are going to get hurt behind this in retaliation for Zack. Okay, I wish that would not be what people would choose to do, but I feel like that is what is going to happen, or might already be happening. Okay, but the people who did this, it's on their conscience. The truth is coming out. Okay, and they're going to have to deal with all types of issues on the spiritual level and on legally and every damn thing else. Basically, they have fucked up their lives. Okay. 9 of Wands, and I want y'all to look at the picture because someone is being uprooted. Okay. Okay, at first I thought this was going to be relating to the people, okay? But this is Zack. And he's letting me know that he is strong enough to deal with what has happened, okay? He's letting me know that he has a strong spiritual foundation, okay? One, two, three, four, five people involved. He's showing me 5 people involved. 4 that were directly involved, and 1 that was he was directly involved, but he didn't do as much as the other people. He wasn't as invested as the other 4 people. The other 4, I want y'all to look at this, okay? Because this is what I'm reading, and not just that, but look at it, okay? The other 4 people, the 4 that are doing the uprooting, okay? Those are the ones who took Zack's life, and then the one that's helping like bend it over, that is the one who drove the getaway car, okay? But Zack is saying he's okay. He's a strong guy. He knows what's going on. He has a foundation from which to move forward in the spirit realm from this. Okay. And in the spirit realm, he's doing work. These guys, man, because I'm telling y'all, Zack was not a joke to play with. He was a big spirit. He was a powerful force. And these guys are going to pay, and they're going to pay dearly. Not just, there's people in the streets that want to get him, but Zack's spirit is he's a strong man, okay? So, yeah. These guys are going to be being taken care of on many levels, and Zack is not done with them. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. 7 of Swords, and I want y'all to look at this picture as well. Okay, this is somebody getting ready. This is Zack getting ready to step through the door where all of these enemies are hiding in wait to attack him. Okay? Yeah, that's what happened. These people saw Zack out somewhere. They knew he was going to be there, and they waited for him to be at a certain spot and at a certain place at a certain time to ambush him. Okay, Zack knew that he was under spiritual attack, and he knew that his life was in danger. He knew. Okay. And I have my last card here, which is the 2 of Cups. So, okay, thank you. I'm glad that this is the way that this is what he's showing me for the last card, because he's saying that there will be a reconciliation, which means that everything will come full circle. Okay. He wants his partner. He just wants his partner. He just said there's somebody that was working with him to do something. I don't know, something in the community, maybe with the music. I don't know, but it's a guy, a young black man. And he just wanted me to tell him to shout out to his partner. Okay. And to listen to, to keep his memory alive through the things that he was able to accomplish while he was here. Okay. I hate this shit, y'all. So yeah, but he's saying everything is going to come full circle. It's just really, it's so sad that that this has happened and that this keeps happening. I had watched, a few of his videos. I'd watched, quite a few of his videos. I watched the interviews. I didn't really know what to feel about Zack, but I appreciated what he did and what he was trying to do. And so it's a loss. Like, I feel the loss. Okay, I feel the loss that his family feels, that his friends feel, that the city feels. It's a great loss of somebody that was doing great things for a city that so needed what he was doing. And it's sad, So he wants you guys to keep his memory alive. Go all the way back to his beginning on YouTube. I believe he had a couple of channels that one that was had been taken down. He may have a couple of channels on YouTube. Okay, so look for Zack TV or zacktv1 or something like that, or you can probably just type in Zack Stoner. So this is how y'all will get to know him now, is through the work that he left behind. Okay, so I hope that this has been enlightening to the people who needed answers. I hope that it has been truly helpful to the family, to Zack, to be able to come through and just give us a little bit of his spirit. Yeah. So y'all can go back over it. I mean, I normally, would sum this up at the end, but when stuff is just really heavy, I don't even want to look back at it. Okay, so y'all got the video. The next reading that I'm going to be doing is going to be a celebrity reading, and I'm going to be reading Cardi B, because I see some things going on with her. Okay, so I really want to look into that. So stay tuned for the reading on Cardi B. Send as much love, light, and ashe to the Stoner family as you guys possibly can, and honor Zack Stoner just by appreciating the things that he did while he was here, and appreciating the work that he left behind. Okay, and bless up, and I will see y'all soon.